Look, Anna's in this game. We're outside of Princess Nina's palace, where her family had been publicly executed, and many Archanean soldiers have been killed protecting her. All No Pants Marth has to do is get past this last mountain range, and we're inside the castle. The fire brigade of the army is sent to distract the mercenaries puppy guarding the village to the east. We clear them through and have Marth visit the village. And guess who we run into? Yeah, remember we were making fun of Nina at the end of the last chapter for asking us to find Linde? We just found her. What are the odds? Thanks, Kaga. Linde, a female mage who has a semi-exclusivity to the Aura Tome. Any woman can use it at B-rank tomes, but Linde can use it right off the bat, allowing her to deal a huge chunk of damage to enemies. As long as she doesn't see retaliation in combat, she should be fine. Linda's a pretty squishy unit after all. One might want to compare her semi-personal tome to Merrick's Excalibur tome. Excalibur is a much better weapon though. Sure, Linda's tome has higher might than Excalibur, but it lacks the super effectiveness and extra crit that the latter has. Also, more units are able to use Excalibur tome at base, while only Linda can use Aura at base. There's basically 4 bosses this chapter: the promoted sniper that drops the Spirit Dust, Kozin the Manakee, Jake the Ballistician, and the Cavalier on the throne. By visiting Anna, she explains that not everyone fighting for Brest is a bad apple. Jake, for example, is just someone who needs a fetching young lass to let him know he's fighting for the wrong side. The Ballistician class is amazing. Being able to attack from up to 10 range is part of the reason why we haven't seen this class to the same degree in other entries of the series. The limit of 4 move Jake has isn't much of a problem with this amount of range. You may run into the problem of running out of ballista uses, and seeing how there's only one shop in the entire game that sells ballista weapons, it's a bit of a struggle being a ballistician. Don't let that stop you from deploying Jake when you need damage done from afar. You'll run into a few ballisticians throughout the journey who drop their weapons. After slaying the last enemies, we make our way to the castle entrance, in which we know there are still Archanean survivors inside. Nina's policy is,
"You gotta be kidding me. You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as a court jester."
It's coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head. We don't leave one of our own behind.
next time on No Pants Marth, we reclaim Nina's palace and rescue every last Archanean survivor. Until then, subscribe muchachos.